2019 is a busy year for the Filipinos, at least for those actively engaged in politics, from way down in the barangays up to the people who will sit in the next Congress in the August halls of the House of Representatives and the Senate. But of course, even those not running in the coming mid-year elections, like simple supporters and leaders of candidates, and even die-hard aficionados are into it already. I mean, already engrossed in politics, deeply engrossed in money politics. One cannot help but wonder why the tussle ensuing between members of the House of Representatives and the Department of Budget has anything to do with political ambitions of upcoming politicians and those gunning for re-election. That was why budget insertions for appropriations on the Philippines' 2019 proposed national budget made top news these past weeks. Members of the lower house and the budget department were pointing fingers who did a possible insertion which bloated the proposed national budget. Budget insertions when intended for infrastructure projects of congressional districts have become a source of corruption and shady transactions. We are reminded of a project undertaken in the 2nd District of Albay, the regional port of Pantao, in the town of Libon, which cost the government over 100 million pesos.
For the full stream operations of the Pantao International Port in Libon, Albay, the government spent 210 million pesos for the port construction and another 100 million pesos for the Libon-Pantao Road, but underground geological phenomena prevented the facility from achieving its purpose due to sinking sections along Libon-Pantao Road. The port is envisioned to serve the Legazpi-Iriga-Naga-Daet growth corridor.
But don't snub Pantao. It is there one can watch the stunning Bicol sunset with a beautiful, unobstructed view. The project was allegedly shrouded in controversy. During its construction and alleged completion, it was the subject of a biting article first posted here and then again reposted here. In 2005, quoting from the article, then President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo inaugurated the project even as it was barely serviceable and nobody intended to use it. During that time, the road connecting it to the national highway is not yet fully paved, yet it has been declared even before construction that it is the new regional port in Bicol, thereby dislodging Tabaco Port. The article continued, but does the title hold any substance? Now, that is the crux of the matter. Pantao Port in physical development is not a major port. Its level is barely above that of a municipal port. So many secondary ports have superior facilities than Pantao that there is no need to compare it to primary ports. Ideally, the level of regional ports should be equal to primary ports. The port has no cargo handling facilities befitting a primary port, when before nobody uses Pantao anyway except for fishing boats and motor bangkas to San Pascual, Masbate. It does not have a container yard or cargo sheds. The port and the access road might not even be secure enough, and the access road is even funny because it has some challenging twists and climbs. It seems they really mean that tractor trailers with container vans that sometimes weigh up to 50 tons should climb it. This is the only regional port in the Philippines I know that lies beyond a mountain range. What was the reason for developing Pantao? Governor Joey Salcedo said it is equidistant from Camarines Sur and Albay. Well, Tabaco is not badly placed either, and it has access to Camarines Sur through the Tui-Sangay Road. I also heard that the cement plant in Camalig-Albay would be nearer to a port, as if Tabaco and Legazpi ports are distant enough. I don't think shippers will be using Pantao Port as their gateway anytime soon. The writer made a dire assumption. Pantao Port is not even considered part of the Central Nautical Highway of the Strong Republic Nautical Highway, SRNH, because it is too distant from the Visayas. Anyway, those designations are no longer in use currently. In short, it could just end up like a port to nowhere. It is not a regional port, hence a fraud. Yet, payans and hosanas have already been offered to it. To better cover its true genre, a white elephant, the favorite pet of politicians. Adding insult to injury, when Typhoon Riming ravaged areas of Bicol, the Pantao port was damaged, prompting for its repair. True to the visionary commentary in the post, Pantao is a lingering monument to a failed vision and wasted people's money. Vessels call on the port and anchor waiting for repair or other reasons not related for its main purpose. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell, which sometimes do not work, but give it a try just the same. You can follow Red Monkey Talks on social media and on its dedicated webpage. Let's connect. Till next time.